Want to see some creeps? This car is driving right now. This car is turning on right as I drive behind it. This car just turned right next to me. This car is pulling up right now as I pull up to the street. This car is meeting it at the intersection. This car is meeting that car at the intersection. This car is driving behind me right as I turn. And then he's gonna do something else probably. Is he gonna do something? This car is right there at the curb. This car was almost right there at the curb. This car is right here at the cone. I think the light turned yellow when he drove by me. This white truck is gonna turn right when I pull up to the street. These are red and blue. They're always syncing red and blue cars together. All day, every day. These are the local creeps. These are the creeps that pulled up right next to me. These are the orchestrated creeps. They orchestrate around my life constantly. Like a creep. Like a terrorist creep. Here come the creep mobiles. Here comes the creep mobiles to creep on me again, like a terrorist creep. Okay, I don't know about that car. He might be regular like me. Is anybody regular? I don't know. Was he regular? I don't know. I don't know. But I'm struggling pointlessly because everyone around me is a terrorist creep. This guy is changing into the turning lane right next to me. That car, I don't know. So that's two questionable ones. This car, way in the distance, looks like he's driving out right now at this moment. This car was turning when I drove through that intersection. Did he do that? Is he gonna park next to me or something? He just let off his brakes right next to me. People are always doing things right next to me and right directly in front of or behind me or right at a moment. Like it's orchestrated all day, every day. Like it's not a coincidence because it's happening all day, every day, right? Coincidences only happen occasionally, right? But people will tell me all day, every day that it's a coincidence because they're the ones doing it. Because they're playing a game and then gaslighting and pretending like they're not doing it and playing with people's minds and lives. This car just pointed his lights at me, synced over there across the lake. So that's my life. I'm surrounded by a bunch of creeps that work for human traffickers and they sabotage people's lives for human trafficking cult, aka the government. the human trafficking cult, the Epstein Island government. They're walking by me right here at the edge of the grass for the human trafficking government. And they sabotage people's lives for the human trafficking government. And cops stalk people for the human trafficking government. They don't ever catch any pedophiles ever, and they stalk me while I go catch pedophiles. Every time I go on a catch, there's a bunch of cops stalking me, and people with their children stalking me, as bringing their children over by me as I catch a pedophile. Is that psychotic? Do you hear the sounds? Turn up the volume so you can hear all the sounds, the sound effects on the satanic movie set. They're walking right as I walked by them. They just walked up and stood there, and then they're walking right as I walked by them. They're getting in the white car or what? What are they doing? And then people mock me and be like, oh, sink, sink. And then they're like, I'm on your side. You need mental help. I'm on your side. Oh, sink, sink. And they're like laughing and mocking me, but they're on my side at the same time. How does that work? People are just full of shit. Everyone's just full of shit. And they're a bunch of lying, gaslighting pieces of shit. And they lie and gaslight to try to make someone look like a schizo when they're not. They deliberately destroy people's lives and then try to make them look like a schizo when they're not. And poke at them all day and be like, I'm not touching you, I'm not touching you, I'm not touching you, I'm not touching you, I'm not touching you. And then you react to it and they're like, you're a schizo, you're paranoid, you need mental help. I'm worried about you, you need mental help. And then they're like, I'm not touching you, I'm not touching you, I'm not touching you. And they deliberately destroy people's lives and make them homeless and live in their car and shit. I'm living in my car right now. It's cold right now. It's cold this morning. It's getting cold and I'm living in my car because people are playing this dumbass game all day, every day. Every job that I've lost is because of this dumbass game. Everything wrong with my life right now is because of this dumbass game. People are fucking my life over for no reason other than they work for a human trafficking pedophile cult. So it's just me out here right now. I see a bunch of cars in the distance. Are they doing it? Yep, I think they are. I think I see them. Yep. Oh, here comes somebody. Are they gonna do it? I bet. Because 99% of people are. So are they gonna do it? Let's make sure they don't do it. Don't do it. Don't sink. Morning. I don't know. Did she sink? I don't know. There's a car. I think I saw cars in front of me that were doing it. Were they doing it? And then people just act like they can't see. Like I show them my videos and they're like, what? I'm like, I'm breaking it all down as I record it. Like right now I'm not, but like, hold on though. Let's get over here. Let's hold your horses. Let's get over to the street where there's stockmobiles and then I'll break it down for you. How they're stalking me, clearly. And then people watch the videos and they're like, what? But they see it because they're in on it and they're doing it too. And they're playing pretend. They're playing like they don't see it. And then they're like, I care about you. You need mental help. But they need mental help. Come someone with a red shirt and someone with a blue shirt together. Are they going to do it? Usually that's a sign. Usually that's a sign some MK Ultra shit's about to happen. Hello. I don't know. Did they do it? I'm confused right now. Here comes the fork in the path, though. It's going to be less confusing right now. The last cars right now. Is that it? This car is at the fence. Is he one? This white car. Is he one? I think he's one. This car is coming out right now. Is he one? I also hear engine sounds over there, right when I get across the street. Is he one? The truck stops beeping right at that moment. Is that one? That has an 84 on the plate. Is it a 1984? Agent Smith? Y'all remember how Agent Smith in the Galactic Empire, those are always synced? Is it one? I don't know. Did it sync? You know how Agent Smith in the Galactic Empire and the who else? Here comes a car at the start of the bridge. Is it one? There's a white car right at the start of the bridge. Is it one? There's a red car right behind it. Been seeing a lot of red cars lately. Here's a car right there. Is it one? Here's a car right there. Is it one? Oh, there they are. Here's a car at the end of the bridge, but I'm not there yet. Is it one? Did that look like an orchestrated bridge walk? Does that look like a scene out of a movie? On an orchestrated bridge walk? Like if I walk over it again, is it gonna look orchestrated again? Pretty much every time I walk over a bridge, it looks orchestrated. So I bet it's gonna look orchestrated again. Three black cars in a row, and the last one's right there. Does that look orchestrated? I'm gonna walk by this path again. Is it gonna look orchestrated again? Okay, he wasn't at the edge of it that time. This car's at the end of the bridge. It's orchestrated. Another black one. That's right there. That's a place where they would orchestrate. Go watch all 3,000 of my other videos. They orchestrate there. Here comes the guy walking. He's gonna be walking up sync. He's turning right now at this moment. Is he sinking? Is he gonna hang up his phone when I walk by him? What's he gonna do? Oh, he's not hanging up his phone right when I walk by him. This car's right here. See what I mean? They orchestrate there. I could just walk by there all day and they would orchestrate there over and over. That's what they do. They just orchestrate over and over all day. They just orchestrate and then orchestrate and orchestrate and then orchestrate. Like a crisis actor. Wasn't it a red car there last time? Or I don't remember. What color was it? Wasn't there a car there last time? And then there's no more cars right now since that car. And then there's somebody walking up meeting me at the fork in the path. Is it orchestrated? They gonna orchestrate? They're gonna orchestrate for the pedophile government? There's probably a bunch of them driving behind me. I don't know what's happening back there. Are they orchestrating? Do something in front of the camera. Or don't do it ever again. Preferably don't do it ever again. Stop orchestrating for a human trafficking cult. I walk by a bench and then right at the edge of it I hear an engine sound. They love to orchestrate at a bench when I walk by them. And I was hearing other engine sounds that were orchestrated before that. These people are probably going to walk by me right here at this, right at the edge of it. They're going to walk by right at the edge of it. Where they're going to walk by at is going to be right at a place where that's orchestrated. They're going to walk by at the edge of it. Kinda. Here comes some more walkers. Oh, they're walking the same way I'm walking. Never mind. That's cool though. You just rig people's lives. That's cool though. You just rig people's lives and make them homeless and fuck up their lives when they didn't do shit to anybody. You just fuck people's lives and stab them in the back and be a bitch all day. Gaslight in their face and tell other people that they're a schizo when they're not. And you know that they're not. And try to convince them that they're a schizo even though nobody's gonna convince me. Ever. It's over. These people got red pants. Are they gonna sink? That's usually a sign. Nobody wears red pants regular anymore. They just do it to sink. I wear red pants sometimes, but I don't do it to sink. They do it to sink. They gonna do it to sink? Who's gonna sink? They're talking right as I turn my camera. Is it synced? Turning around looking at me when I walk up to the curb and path to sink. They're gonna sink with the red pants. I hear a sound right now. Is it synced? Are you walking up sync? Was I walking by them when she walked by me? Are you walking up sync? I hear an engine sound right now at this moment. This car has a dim light, or one light. That's usually a sign that it's gonna sink, because it's the one eye Masonic one light sink. Usually when I see a car with one light, that's what it means. It's the one eye Masonic sink. Is it a one-eye Masonic sink? Don't sink. Don't sink. Do you hear the sound effects when I turn my camera forward? On the MK Ultra movie set? Is anybody not an MK Ultra Agent Smith goonbag? Or is it just me? This is a real question. Is anybody else not a terrorist goonbag? I'm hearing sounds right now. It's magic. Magical sounds. I'm hearing an engine sound right now. That's magic. Such magical schizophrenia I have, right? That it manifests on camera and you can hear the sounds. And now you have schizophrenia because you watched the video and it's there on the camera. So now we all have schizophrenia, I guess, because they tell me it's schizophrenia. So it's some type of magical schizophrenia, I guess. This car is turning right at this moment as I'm walking up to my car. Right at the curb, he's turning. I hear these engine sounds. You hear them? Is nobody walking in front of my car right now? That's a miracle. There's nobody driving behind my car right now? That's a miracle. I can back up and leave. So that was a pretty chill walk, you know. It's early in the morning. If I was out there during the daytime, it would have been more activity, more orchestrations happening. Pretty chill right now, you know, until I leave the park. Until I leave the park, then this truck's gonna meet me at the curve in the road. The maintenance truck is gonna meet me at the curve in the road. The maintenance trucks are always synced every day, every time I see one. All day, every day. I saw like 1 billion of them yesterday and they were all synced. Go watch my live stream from yesterday on my channel Illcat. They were all synced and there was like 1 billion of them. No cars right now. Are they hiding because I'm recording on Creepbusters? It seems like they hide more when I record on here because they're trying to make me look like a schizo, but I'm not. You can go watch 3,000 videos where I prove them not, and they don't hide as much like this. Sometimes they do. They're just in hiding mode right now, I think. And then they're gonna be obviously synced again though on camera, like they're still gonna do it at some point. This car driving in front of me is right as I'm coming over the hill. I think it's sinking, but hold on. They're gonna be really obvious in a second, I bet. This car is right now. Oh. Here's a blue truck. Is this a blue car? Silver car. There's a red car, and then a blue car, and then... What's gonna happen with the last car driving by? Is something gonna happen with the last car driving by? Is it gonna be this? Are you gonna pull up when the last car is driving by? It's a black car and there's a silver car driving by. They're always syncing black and silver cars together. He's pulling up and stopping right as the last car drives by. And it's silver and he's black. Here comes a red truck. He's pulling up right now at this moment. Been seeing lots of red cars lately at synced up moments like that. It's red car season, I guess. I don't know. I don't have Stock Culture Weekly magazine, so I don't know what this red car is right now. You see what I mean? There's a red car right now. Ooh. I don't got Stock Culture Weekly magazine, so I don't know what the theme is ever until they sink it on me a billion times, then I know. Like, what do I wear today? Do I wear my green shirt or do I wear my blue shirt or what? I don't know. They just be switching it up all the time, trying to make me fucking crazy and sound crazy by talking about it. But you see that? That was right there though. This is gonna be right here. He's turning as the car's driving in front of him. There it is. These two cars kind of pulled up at the same time as each other, almost. This car just let off his brakes and then drove again with the one headlight or one tail light when I drove through the intersection. They're always syncing on me with one tail light and one headlight. He did it right at the intersection. Is there gonna be a car driving by right now? No. I see a FedEx over there right now. Is he one? They're gonna drive two cars by me simultaneous. What are they gonna do? This car just started backing up right as I get out of my car. Right as I get out of my car, it started backing up. And it starts driving forward when that car drives by. Is this magic? I hear a horn honking. And I heard a horn honking right when I stepped over the sidewalk. Did you hear it? It was like, honk, 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 honk. And the FedEx was probably synced, but I don't know what he was doing. He was late or something. The FedExes are always synced. Go watch all 3,000 of my videos. Except that one might not be on it, but I feel like he was. Was he? Sync it up perfect, man. Fucking stocktard. Ugh, the slide's all dirty. Never mind. Do you hear the engine sound? Do you hear that engine sound? Did you hear it? Or did I just hear it? Am I hallucinating it? Or did you hear it too? They're like, you're delusional, you're a schizo. But then there's the engine sound right there though. And how? How is this possible that I'm a schizo? or that I need mental help and they don't need mental help. Here's 2 red cars directly next to me, simultaneous. Simultaneous. Do you hear that? Did you hear that right as the white truck drove in front of me? I'm hearing a bunch of other sounds too. Here comes the FedEx again, right as I'm walking up to my car. What's he delivering this morning? Psychological harassment for a terrorist cult? He delivering packages of psychological harassment? Is this a dog walker sink in a red car? She sinked? She gonna sink again, probably? Oh. Alright. This car gonna sink? Don't sink. This car sink? Don't sink. I don't know. Who's not sink? Hit me up if you're not synced. Let's do unsync things like a regular person. I'm trying to find the ones that aren't synced. I'm surrounded by sync. Completely isolated, surrounded by sync. Can I set up the camera? There. So that's what it is. Need all help I can get. Hit the Cash App, PayPal. I'm completely isolated, surrounded by sync. They sabotage people's lives and rig people's lives for a human trafficking pedophile cult, aka the human trafficking pedophile government, aka the New World Order government, shadow government. They get away with terrorizing and stalking and harassing people all day, every day, like a terrorist. They deserve life in jail, in prison, in Guantanamo Bay. They deserve to be lobotomized and thrown in Guantanamo Bay. They're terrorizing people's lives and ruining people's lives and ruining and trying to destroy them as a human being and trying to destroy their humanity and trying to destroy them socially and psychologically and emotionally and everything and trying to fuck their lives from all angles and trying to terrorize and stalk them all day and put fear in their heart and put stress on their brain and raise their heart rate and make them unhealthy and make them sleep deprived and torture them 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 and keep torturing them, keep poking at them, be like, I'm not touching you, I'm not touching you, I'm not touching you, and keep doing it and keep doing it. And then you're like stressed out, you're like freaking out, stressed out, and then they do it harder because you're stressed out to try to stress you out more. And they just keep doing it and keep doing it and keep twisting the knife that they stabbed in your back. Like your entire family stabbed a knife in your back and they keep twisting it And you're like, I'm not touching you. You're a schizo. I'm not touching you. These cars look orchestrated right now as fuck. But they're not doing it though, and I'm just a schizo. But I'm not. Well, that car just backed up when that car drove by. Looks like he's turning out on the street when that car drives by. What else is he gonna do? Gonna pull up when this car drives by? Wow. What a coincidence, 3 times in a row. It's always such a coincidence around me, I guess, because people say it's a coincidence, even though coincidences happen occasionally, I thought coincidences only happen occasionally, and that's the definition of a coincidence. But I guess not. I guess they happen all the time, all day, every day, constantly, repetitively, in a repetitive, systematically looking, repetitive, strategic looking recycling bin. I guess that's what a coincidence means. I don't know. Maybe my dictionary's wrong. Do you hear the sounds right as that car drives in the sight? And then this car is right after it. Right after it drives out of sight. Is that repetitively strategic looking?